honestly, I said, I am tempted to go to Virgin, but I said, I've just got such a cheap deal here with EE. I kind of just want them to fix it, and I'd be happy with, you know, the 80 meg. I thought I don't really need any faster.
You say that, but you don't know until you've experienced
Wow,
it.
this is true, but
There's no going back from 350.
yeah.
And the fact is, like on a day-to-day basis, like you're not getting what you're paying for on paper. Like even though it's a
No.
good deal, it's really not if you're not actually.
Well, this is
Yeah.
it, yeah. So I was saying to you, I said, the other thing is it's sporadic. Like, I could literally go like, you know, 2-3 weeks and there'd be no issues. And then I can have a whole week of issues.
Yeah.
I said, it's just so random. There's no time of day. There's no... He's even saying to me, like, you know, he's seen it before where interferences come from, like, shops. He said he felt sorry for these people. There's a block of flats, and he goes, there's 4 people living there, and all of them having internet issues. And he goes, it turns out that the shop owner was with Virgin.
Oh, okay.
He had a dodgy BT connection in there. No, sorry, not BT. He just had a dodgy wiring connection, and it was interfering with the signal. And they asked him to pretty much take it out.
Yeah.
And apparently the guy refused. So there was nothing they could do. These people just had to have dodgy connections, because this shop owner refused to do it because he was with Virgin and didn't want anything to do with like BT or anyone.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
So.
And he was well within his rights too.
Oh yeah.
Because Virgin's completely separate, where they use fiber. Where it comes in over fiber cable rather than the phone lines.
Yeah.
Like completely unrelated.
Oh yeah. So, but like, it's just frustrating because I was hoping he'd come out and be like, "Oh, it's X or Y, you know, interfering with it."
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
He can't know. He come out. He said what everyone else said. Oh yeah, no, it's. And again, like today, I've been receiving 80 meg all day, so there's actually been like no issue, which is yeah, frustrating. But he has given me his number, and he's told me as soon as it goes down to call him.
Yeah.
And he said he can log in. Now he's got my details. Using the BT system, he can now just log into my router and check it all.
Cool.
Like even from home and stuff. And I thought, oh, okay.
Yeah,
never know, mate. Next time you got an issue, it might be him using your internet connection up.
Yeah.
Right, this is it. Yeah.
Just decide to jump on, do a bit of online gaming.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, and this is really bizarre. I mean, he seems like one of these people that I said doesn't like his job, but likes to get his money's worth, sort of thing. But he's telling me that his son does gaming. He's like 14.
Yeah.
And he says he's with BT, obviously, because he works with BT, so he gets it like for free or pretty much. I think he said pretty much for free. And he said that he had some connection issues, and he said he called up an engineer to come out. I was like, I didn't want to say it to him, but I was like, no, he himself.
He himself called out an engineer.
Himself called out an engineer because he was on holiday that week. I was like, you are an engineer. Like, just fix it yourself.
Exactly, it's your own house, dude.
Surely that'd be a lot quicker.
Yeah, apparently because he's on holiday, he couldn't be bothered going back to like the depot to pick up his van. He's telling me, and so he literally called him up.
That's
I
hilarious.
thought, oh man, I'm pretty sure if that was me, I'd just get on and fix it straight away. Like, no messing around.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far no joy. So, and yeah, EE won't let me leave unless I can prove there's a fault. Which at the moment they've done everything they can to help me, but there isn't. That everyone that's come out is saying there's no issues. I mean, this guy's just speculating, thinking it's support.
Yeah.
But until he changes it, he can't prove it. That's what he's told me.
But if it turns out it is that, you can at least take that to EE and be like, well, this is what the engineer said.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, see if you can get him to cave and admit what it was.
Because this issue's been going on for like a good. I think it started last year. I just sort of gave up with it a little bit, and then all of a sudden I just sort of.
Yeah, isn't it pretty much been since you got it?
Yeah, it's just horrendous.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. It's like, how much is your time worth? Having
It's like,
spent all of it fighting, like, and at some point, isn't there some like trades standards, guys, trades authority, or that you can
yeah.
report this to for
Yeah,
someone
you can
else
go
to look
trading
into it?
standards. Yeah.
Because it sounds to me
Well,
like you're just being shafted.
yeah. The thing is, like, when you look at it
Yeah,
on the face of things, again, because because of all of their tests they've done have come back pass.
yeah,
From their end, it's fine.
yeah.
Everything's working correctly.
But
I
they,
said to him, I said, I can send you screenshots of BT
yeah,
OpenNet, of speed tests. You know, I said I can send you screenshots of it or videos,
yeah,
whatever you want, of when I do it. And it's just unfortunate because, as I was saying to BT guys, when I call up and you speak to them, and then it takes about 40 minutes to get through to the right department. By that time,
yeah,
it's fixed itself.
yeah,
I said it's not like it doesn't last. Sometimes it can last like up to an hour. Sometimes it's literally just a little blip for 5-10 minutes. So yeah, well,
yeah, man. It's
touch wood, it's been fine so far. So this week, we need to start raiding so we can get good gear before September.
Yeah.
I think I'm only, I don't know. I think Warmind has wore me out. I think I'm only actually going to get back in September.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, I'm not shelving it completely. I'm just,
No.
yeah,
I mean, it's been a bit more enjoyable coming back and playing it on PC rather than on
yeah,
Xbox.
yeah,
It's only because I've actually got stuff to do on PC, but I've still got two more, like 1.5 characters to still finish.
mm,
Yeah.
On Xbox, all 3 characters have done it all.
Yeah, and it's just the weekly grind stuff. It's
Yeah, it's literally just logging in, doing the weeklies, and then playing something else.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm just trying to get my second and third characters up to the point where they are going to be decent at doing the raid. Not going to be a liability.
I was thinking, yeah, because what was it? 380 is the max light level at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
So when the DLC comes out, it's just going to go up to like, I don't know, something stupid, 400 or something higher.
Well, it seems to be something random, so it might go up to like 420 or something.
Yeah.
It's never a rounded number.
Get a few more followers that way. We'll see.
Yeah.
See how quick that is.
Ah, shit. Someone jumped into me as I jumped. And because I got a stupid glide, it sent me off almost sent me off the side. It's all good though. It's all good.
Double jumped into it.
Yeah, when I was watching you stream Ed the other day on Elite, I couldn't actually work out what you were doing.
Trust, neither can I.
It
15.
literally just seemed to be like, you go to one place, you look at some menus, then you go in somewhere else and you look at some menus, and then it just seems to be a lot of kind of backwards and forwards looking at menus.
It is kind of like
From the stream, I couldn't really work out what was going on.
nah. You see, I was building up money at that point, building credits, and I didn't have like a really good ship, and so I was building credits to get a better ship, which I finally got today.
Nice.
Got an Asp with a 20 light year jump range. Oh, it's brilliant traveling between systems with this. It's just, oh, it's brilliant. After struggling with the one I had before. You know.
You find, yeah, I mean, I only played a little bit of Elite. I did find that when you start out, you run out of fuel so quick.
Yep.
Can't really do much because you're out of fuel all the time.
Yeah, you need like a fuel scoop, and that's why I kept stopping at ports so often to refuel that damn.
Yeah, like I say, it's just couldn't work out what was going on.
Yeah. It's basically like a sandbox game. It's just open and you just, yeah, do what you want.
Yeah, I was looking at that Everspace. I don't know if you saw in the chat. I was asking if anyone had played it and what it was like, because it was on a Steam sale for like
Okay.
£8. It looks good, but I didn't want to give it. I didn't want to waste any money if it's one of these games that I probably won't play because I'll just get bored of
Yeah,
running around backwards and forwards constantly.
they use a lot of that in
I
this.
think that's what it's going to be like for that Everspace as well, just because Craig pointed out it's done by the same guys that did Galaxy on Fire mobile games, which I've played, and it is exactly that. You go just from one station to another station, pick something up, drop it off somewhere else, and it's rinse and repeat.
Yeah, which is basically this. It's kind of like, it's just, I think a lot of people play it because they want ships, but then the only way to get ships is to do these like trading missions to get your credits. But then once you got the ship, and then it's like, okay, what do I do now? It's more missions. Like the ship just helps you to do the missions better. But yeah,
I used to like space sim type games. I don't know. I'll probably go a bit further back than you guys, but I used to love Wing Commander back in the day. I'm talking like way back in the day.
Yeah. No, I don't know that one.
Check it out, Wing Commander. It's it looks shit obviously now, but it was very basic. But it's essentially a flight sim in space, but it's more about the combat than it was about like farming resources and stuff like that.
Was it on PC?
It used to be on the Amiga when I played it.
Oh, okay.
Way back in the day. You can get it on PC. I do have a version of Wing Commander on PC that I played, but I couldn't get into it because it looks so shit now. Come killed a dude.
So what are you guys doing now in Destiny?
Chris is just helping me finish off the campaign missions with my third character, Warlock.
Cool.
So just leveling, grinding. Just I've got, as I was saying to Chris, I've got the main story to finish with my third character. Then I've got Osiris and Warmind. No, I think just the Warmind DLC with my second character, like story missions, and then
Yeah.
the Warmind and Osiris DLC for the third character.
Oh.
So just lots of campaign
Yeah.
missions. Which isn't too bad because I mean, even though we've done it all before, it's a bit more interesting than just doing the grinding stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which, if I was playing on my main character, all I'd be doing is grinding. I got there.
Oh, you go for it. Nice.
Yeah, I managed to get there before the first barrier went up.
You have to teleport me through. Actually, I don't think it does teleport on this one. I thought I killed the main guy, so
I think it does.
barrier will drop. But it'll kill all. Oh no, it'll kill all of them. Okay.
Some dude's just one-shotted me. I'm not that freak. Power level like 260 something. I'm way overpowered for this, and he still one-shotted me.
Oh shit. Okay, I think you glitched it. So I just killed everything and they all respawn again. There we go, he come back. That was weird. They literally just like
Yeah, no, they do.
respawned.
They just keep respawning until the barrier, until you go through the barrier.
Oh yeah, the barrier.
I had that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like I went through the barrier, the second barrier, and then all the guys that I just killed that were coming out of the barrier respawned. Yeah, I can't get out of this one.
What's that? Where's it going? All these rounds are just spawned again.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's so hot today. Jeez.
It's how
Oh yeah. Even yesterday, I felt so hot yesterday. Like
Yeah, man.
we did a barbecue yesterday, and we all ended up just sitting inside. I was just going outside to turn like the meat over, and I went back and sat back inside where it was cooler.
It's just uncomfortably hot, yeah.
barbecue, Chris. Where's the invite?
Yeah, cool.
As you come round, I got tons left over. We had the barbecue tonight as well.
Oh!
I bought so much food.
Yeah, definitely.
He's only making it worse.
Definitely expecting an invite for that.
Next
Just one,
time,
but
next
two.
time.
Yeah.
You know, definitely. Oh yes. I go a bit over the top with things like that.
Nice.
I like buying the food wise. I mean, it's only me and Mrs. really that are eating. It's like Ben and me only eat a little bit. So
Yeah, definitely should have chucked an invite, mate. I don't live that
Next
far
time,
from
man.
you.
you don't actually know.
Warlock jump got me killed.
Oh shit. Yeah, and the
Oh no.
Hunt-
What? I landed on
hunter
something.
jump got me killed, man.
I landed on something, but then got hit by rockets as I tried to jump. Fucker. one of the big dudes with the rockets that slow you down hit me just as I tried to jump. And I got stuck in the air, stuck going up in the air. Bastard.
I can't that's right.
I'm sure
Right,
last time I played this, I managed to get through this area before any of these enemies spawned. This time they're already here.
Yeah. I think, yeah, but we died. Well, both of us died, so
Yeah,
we didn't exactly do it very quick.
4, 3, 2,
you did. No arm.
Oh, yeah.
His arm's been shot off, but the next time we see him, he's got a fully intact arm.
That's what I mean. That's what I was saying to Kev earlier, that surely if Cade dies, he just gets rebuilt. Like,
Or with this new DLC.
yeah. Surely he can just rebuild him.
Let me out of the door.
Well,
You woke them all up.
Yeah, you locked me out. I can't get through.
Oh.
But wait until you clear the area, then I can get in. Fuck.
I was gonna run past the area.
How? They're waiting at the door for me. Jeez. It's funny though, I managed to get through without even taking a crash.
fuel scooping complete.
Oh, that failed.
It's alright, I think I got it just in time so that it didn't like do something.
I was gonna say, I was hoping I was gonna get the lift and leave you there.
I don't think I can get you.
No. Terrible.
That's alright, let's put your orb at the top.
I got the wrong super really. I got my blimmin' tether, but we'll see.
Frameshift drive
I've got my
charging.
Nova Bomb. That should come in handy. This mission was so easy with the Titan just throwing hammers at him, or axes or whatever. Yeah, who cares? You're gonna die. You're gonna die, clown. Ah, bastard.
I tethered you and you can still jump up, eh? Glitching motherfucker.
Yeah, he missed my Nova Bomb because he jumped away from it.
That's right.
I think that's the problem with the Nova Bomb. It's alright, it just takes too long to hit people.
Get the one that has the seekers on it. Which one are you going for?
Okay,
I think one of them you set up that does like seeking Nova Bomb.
yeah, I don't think I went for the right tree for that one.
Okay.
I don't have enough points from leveling up yet to get the second tree going. Because I've rushed through it, I haven't
Yeah.
leveled up any of my supers all the way. Just been trying to do it quickly.
Fuel scooping complete.
Why is he not spawning? Or like,
Frameshift drive charging.
I think we cleared the enemies too quick.
yeah. Right, let's see where he jumps to this time.
Right, I'm hitting him straight away.
4,
Before he
3,
can run off.
2,
Oh. No, he did take that.
Yeah, that he's moved away from my tether. Just. He's immune already.
It's already immune, yeah.
That was one.
I've got a pretty decent shotgun, which is one of my slightly overpowered ones from my second character. So as soon as I hit with my special. I'm just running up to him and shotgun him in the face.
Nice.
I don't know if he hits you though. I don't want him to. I don't want him to hit me off the side.
I don't think he uses any melee. I think he just uses all the supers, doesn't he, to attack you? Well,
That's
not all
right.
of them, but some of the supers, I should say.
Yeah, I just keep running up to him.
You got him. There you go.
Yeah,
Fuel
easy
scooping
peasy.
complete.
Oh, I need to grab a drink quick.
It's so much quicker with like
Frame shift drive charging.
2 people. I mean, it's quick enough you can do it on your own, but
Yeah.
it's so much quicker with 2 people. I mean, I think when we played through one of the playthroughs and there was 3 of us, we just smashed it out in seconds.
3,
Which one was that?
The boss at the end.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That is a sick picture. What's that? Are you like on the wall? What is that?
Yeah,
Like a planet ring or something?
yeah, I was on the ring of a planet and like the sun was just like setting on the ring. It was brilliant, man. It just sucks that I wasn't playing it in widescreen at the time, but
What's that clip from?
it's from it's a short, it's like a short story and it's Polish, but there's English subtitles. And I didn't know about the story till after I saw that like video. And I remember seeing the video, like that, just that little clip somewhere, and I was like, I have to watch this. And then when I landed on the ring today, well, I didn't land on the ring, but it was, dude, it just felt like that. Like the look of satisfaction that that guy had when he's just standing on the deck.
fuel scooping
It was amazing.
But there you go, he's got his arm back now.
Magic.
Still bothering Kiev.
What all that bothers me is the fact it's not
Frame shift
like there's
drive
no
charging.
explanation. 1 minute he's lost his arm, the next minute he's got it back, and he's clapping with it.
How dare he?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
4,
Well, I'd like to know if he's that easy to repair his arm. Then
Yeah.
maybe he doesn't die. Maybe it's
That's what I
not
mean.
final. He dies.
What's your name on Twitch then, Ed?
I am State of Product
Stay at
62.
Product 62.
Yeah, I am streaming right now as well.
Yeah, I was gonna have a look, see what this elite thing was you were talking about.
Yeah. I think Kev was talking about the picture I sent him on WhatsApp,
Oh yeah, what's that little picture?
Oh yeah.
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 but I'll put it in the Discord. It looked so good. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna fly back to that system, but
Yeah,
it's
when I first saw the picture, I was like, you don't get mist in space.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's the ring from the planet.
It's a ring. As you get closer to the ring, you'll be able to, well, not in that picture, but like in the game, if you get close, it'll pull you out of kind of like Super Cruise, and then you'll be able to see like the individual rocks that make up that thing that looks like mist.
Nice. Did they damage your ship?
Yeah, if you crash into them. So you don't really want to be doing that when you're cruising at like twice the speed of sound.
View your stream, Ed.
Oh, you can't see.
Bloody widescreen.
Ah.
I am hosting you though, apparently.
Thank you, thank you.
It's, my auto host is actually working.
Cruising at like twice the speed of sound.
And
Yes.
by the sounds of it, Chris is watching.
I just thought the stream is like a few minutes behind or a few seconds behind.
Yeah. I'm traveling to a point that's
How do I see who else is watching, or can I not? Welcome to chat room.
Yeah, there's a little button to click on to see who else is watching.
I'm only on it on my phone on the
Yeah.
on the actual web page rather than.
At the moment, I'm traveling to a point that's 396 light years away.
You know, matter of seconds.
It's yeah, but I do have one of the best ships for exploring, and I'm really chuffed about that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Iron Banner's still going. I thought that finished.
I think it finished and it started again. It's just yeah.
4, 3,
Fair enough.
Yep.
Shows how much I care. Bloody Crucible.
No, I'm maxed out on Glimmer.
fuel scooping.
Why does Cade have to be so far away? I'm going to speak to the two over at Hawthorne and Ikora, then it's go speak to Cade. He's so far away.
You won't be for long.
I need to. I guess if you never buy the DLC, Cade's never going to die.
Save Kate. Don't buy the DLC.
Keep Cade alive. For,
Start a little petition.
I like it.
boycott the DLC, save Cade.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, man, Elite Dangerous is just... It's taken over. Like, if I'm not playing it, I'm watching videos about it. And... Oh. And I've had it for ages. I think we got it on a deal, didn't we? I think you might also have it.
No.
And I can't
got it
remember
on-
when.
I got it on Xbox.
Okay.
And recommended it to you when it was on deal on PC.
Yep.
And then. Yeah,
I just
no,
never ever
it's-
played it till this past week.
I don't know what it's like on PC, but on Xbox the controls are so complicated.
3, 2,
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even know how I would begin playing this on controller. There's so many keybinds. But people do.
fuel scooping.
So you still traveling?
Yeah,
They've got a long time, man.
so yeah, it's okay. I know the stream's a bit delayed, but at the moment I'm opening up my left navigation panel,
Hmm.
and you'll be able to see under route it says 21 jumps to Maya, which is where I want to go, because there's some, which last time I checked was about 396 light years away. My
Okay.
jump ship at the moment has a capability of 20 light year jumps. Thing is, there's some materials that's only sold at that specific station, and I need them.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Is this whole game set in space? Then?
You can land on planets though, if you've got the DLC.
Yep.
Which I believe, Ed, you said you had.
Yeah, I got it.
I
Like
saw,
I
I
think.
saw you land on a planet, but I didn't see you explore. I don't know if you can explore.
Oh yeah.
I had a. You can, well, I seem to remember hearing that you can come out like where you land and go exploring on the planets themselves.
Yeah, yeah, you can. So when you inspect planets on your galaxy map, some of them will have a like blue halo around them, like a half halo, and those are the ones that you can land on. But you need to have a planetary landing suite, and if you want to explore the planet, you've also got to have an SRV, which means you need an SRV hangar and an SRV bay and the SRV. And a ship that's
Basically,
capable of carrying all
crap
that.
ton of grinding to be able to land on a planet. That's what you're telling me.
No, actually, you can land quite early on after you start. Like, if you got Horizons, you can land quite early on.
Well,
And
yeah,
yeah,
but to be able to make the most of landing on a planet, you've got to grind.
yeah, true. Like, it's yeah, it's because it's no point landing and then you're just like stuck in your ship because you can't walk. There's no walking around. But I had a funny moment on the weekend. I landed on a planet and I was driving around on my SRV and I drove too far and then I lost my ship on my radar and I had no idea how to get back to it. And my SRV was running out of fuel and it was like on 2% health because I kept on bumping into rocks. And basically it was not looking good. But then, like, apparently you can recall your ship. So it does
Oh,
this
yeah?
really cool thing where it's like autopilots towards you, which is pretty impressive. Yeah.
Fuel
Wow,
scooping
I'd
complete.
love to check it out, Ed, but someone streams on my screen. No, it's obviously it's not your fault. It's
Yeah.
your iPad's fault for not supporting it. I can watch it on my phone, fine.
Yeah.
Literally, the iPad rubbish.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm watching it on my phone and
Yeah, no, it works
Mhm.
on the phones. Unless you've got an iPhone, I guess it still would work because it would be the same app.
Mm.
have you just
You
tried
got
loading it
iPhone,
on the
Chris?
web page? No, I've got it on
Charging.
Android.
Yeah, so it works fine on Android, but the iPad app it just doesn't work.
You can just go on the main website and do it that way. Or is it the same?
Well,
the
from
same
the
issue?
iPad, it redirects you back to the app.
Oh, okay.
3, 2,
Yeah, it's on the phone. It gives me the option to download the app or just watch it
Okay.
on the website.
Yeah, see, Android's a bit better because it does allow you to do either. I even downloaded Google Chrome on my iPad, but it still directs you to the App Store. So,
fuel scooping.
right, Chris, I am literally just going to do that traveller thing and get my third super.
Cool.
Shouldn't take me very long. Unfortunately, it's a solo mission, so I'm going to have to complete that.
Let's see how it is. What do I do on here?
But yeah, this is a one-to-one scale with our galaxy. And if you come across any planet first in the game, it shows your name next to it to show who discovered it, which I think is pretty cool.
With Elite, is there random NPCs that try and
Fuel
attack you as
scooping
well?
complete.
Sorry?
Because with Elite, is there random NPCs that attack you when you're out in space?
Yeah. So at the moment I'm playing in solo mode, but even then you do get like NPCs that and the way they've done it is funny because they'll send you a message first saying like let me see what's in your hold. It's like it's really cheesy stuff, but you know someone's like on to you. And then sometimes you'll get a notification that your ship is being scanned. So like some and you can get this in PvP as well. Like you can install a manifest scanner, so you can scan another player's ship, see what's in it, and decide if it's worth your while to attack them.
Drive charging.
Nice.
Yeah. So sometimes I get that scan come up from like NPCs, and like recently I haven't been holding like cargo, so they just leave me alone.
3, 2,
But at the moment I'm holding a very, very kind of like rare material, which I need to get back to an engineer. Give it to the engineer, get rep with the engineer. Engineer's gonna give me some sweet upgrades for my ship.
Nice.
And it's an engineer that's specific to exploration. So she'll give me something for my ship that's gonna help me explore. Like now. See, I just got a message. You might see it on stream. I knew I'd find you eventually. All that tasty cargo. It's just
Nice.
so very soon. I think I'm gonna have to hit evasive maneuvers, but not until I've fueled up.
So I yeah, can't see it on stream then, but
Yeah.
I'll take your word.
No, back in 2 seconds.
Cool.
I just got sweet business head. Sweet
Yeah.
business.
I have the ornament for that as well. Very cool.
Yeah, I've got a couple of ornaments, but I've not actually looked for them.
fuel
I keep
scooping
forgetting
complete.
about the ornaments.
And the game is like, it's pretty cool in that you do what you want. Like if you want to be a trader, you can be a trader. If you want to be a fighter, that too.
Frameshift drive
If you want to be an explorer, which is more to what I'm leaning towards. Like it's so cool finding like cool scenes like that. The one that I sent you. Like
Yeah.
it's just random.
3,
Well, not really random, but like it's out there just waiting to be discovered. And I like that.
Yeah, see, I just haven't had time to really give that game a proper go.
Yeah.
fuel scooping.
It
Like I
takes
say, I've got it on Xbox,
yeah.
but the controls they're so unforgiving when you
They are. I know exactly what you mean, man. It does take a little while to master, but it's pretty cool when you do. Then like plotting routes and stuff. Because at the moment my ship has space for one more crew member. Hashtag just saying.
What? It's got multiplayer. I didn't even think it had multiplayer.
Yeah, man, it's got heavy multiplayer. Well, I say heavy multiplayer. It's got multiplayer. Like it's like it's not just like cheapo tacked on multiplayer like how Assassin's Creed does it.
Temperature
Yeah, obviously.
This is like, yeah, it's got, you can join a wing with people. There's specific missions that are recommended where you have to be in a wing because you have to transport like, let's say 400 units of something. And granted, you can get ships that can hold like 500 units, but you're paying like 200 million for those. But if you're part of a wing, you guys you can share the load and protect each other on the journey. plus it's got, you can enter a friends only session as well with your buddies, which is cool.
Frame shift drive
Or you
Yeah, I
can
honestly
just go into
thought all it
open
had
play.
was PvP.
No.
I didn't realise I had any sort of different multiplayer to PvP.
Yeah, no, it's very like you can go on bounties and hunt down wanted NPCs with your friends.
Nice.
It's really cool, and I'm getting into it.
How does it control on PC?
So
What's the flight?
I've heard a lot of people say that you really want to play this with a joystick and not mouse and keyboard.
Proper flight stick.
Yeah. But I was watching a video with a guy who had one, and he seemed to be enjoying himself. And I think it will be fun. But you've got to, like, it's not just a simple case of you plug it in and play. You've literally got to sit
Yeah, you got
there.
to calibrate it.
Yeah. And you've got to plan what you want to map to each button, because, you know, like, each joystick is different. So, and I'm thinking, nah,
It's a lot of effort.
it's a lot of effort. So,
Yeah, I remember having a joystick way back in the day on an old PC, and even then it was a hassle to set up.
yeah.
You didn't have all the tools you've got now, and you had to use your own tools
kill scooping complete.
Yeah.
calibrate it. And they were useless, as you can probably imagine.
Yeah, I can. Oh man. Yeah, but it's I've rebound about 2 keys, like my landing gear, which was on L. It's like it's way on the other side of the keyboard, and when I'm approaching a docking station at like 40 meters a second, I don't want to be like letting go of my directional controls just to press L. So yeah, I've rebound a couple.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to call it a night there. I think
Oh, short one.
only a short one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it was nice to have you on
Yeah.
on a Monday, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back on at 7:30 tomorrow though for a bit longer. So
Cool.
Cool.
cool. I'll
Hopefully
guys
catch you
later.
then. Bye.
Take it easy, buddy.
Yeah, but I'd recommend mouse and keyboard.
I'll see if I can grab a trial of it and give it a go and see
Yeah.
if it's easier to get into on PC than it was on console. It's so hard on console. I only got it because it was on offer.
Yeah.
Quid in an Xbox sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's just too difficult to get into.
If you do jump in on PC, just give me a heads up, because I found it. There's that very difficult part where you're just starting out and everything is so new, and you have to like every single moment you got to like, oh, what's that? Then you got to stop and Google it. And what's that? Then you got to stop and Google it. So I think it would like be easier getting into it with a buddy.
Cool. So can you play multiplayer straight off the bat then?
I believe so. Yeah, straight off the bat. I don't. Yeah, I haven't heard of any restrictions. Because you get given a ship when you get in, and as soon as you have a ship, yeah, I think you can join a wing. But then you see, I have the option to bring you onto my ship as well.
Cool. Yeah, I'll give it a look. See if
Yeah.
I can grab a trial. I don't know. They don't seem to do trials and demos so much anymore. Betas is all they do.
Yeah.
Obviously before games come out, but once a game is out, they don't really tend to get too many demos. Ubisoft still loves a good demo.
Hmm.
If you see how many demo and trial versions and
Yeah,
stuff they've
that
got.
is still. Well, there's a
Wow.
DLC pack that's dropping 2 days from now. No, I think tomorrow actually. Yeah,
Oh, really?
and everyone's looking forward to it. Well, I say everyone. Everyone in the
Everyone
Elite
who's
Dangerous
played it
community.
is into it.
Yeah, and maybe, but if you own Horizons, then you get the DLC tomorrow for free.
Nice.
Fuels complete.
Yeah. Or even if you own, I think just the base game, you get the next tomorrow's one for free.
I will. Like I say, I'll see if I can find a trial or anything. Just
Yeah.
give it a go, because I don't want to picking it up, even if it's cheap. If it turns out to be just as difficult to get into on PC as it was on console, because
Yeah.
I probably won't end up playing it.
Yeah, though I think a trial is good, man. Go for that. It's kind of, it's weird. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, it's a peculiar game. You know, I totally get that this is a game that's definitely not for everyone.
It's just the learning curve, I think, mate.
Yeah,
That's what puts a lot of people off, myself included.
yeah, it's quite. Like, it's weird how it made me excited about playing a game. You know, it gets me excited about like getting home and waking up in the morning and be like, oh yes, Elite Dangerous. Because I'm just thinking that like there's so much I could do in it, and I'm like, I go to bed and I see some stuff on YouTube, and I'm being like, oh, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do it. It's just like there's so much to it, which I think, yeah, which contributes to how the learning curve and how difficult it can be. But because there's so much, there's like so many new things I want to try. And now I look back to when I started and I was like, I was really messing up knowing what I know now. But it's fun.
Yeah, I missed that about Destiny 1, man. I remember
Yeah,
the same thing with Destiny 1. We used to be like proper excited to come home and play.
yeah. And you just be on it constantly. And
Yeah. Definitely didn't have that with Destiny 2.
you know,
By week.
exactly.
I'm doing it because I feel like I have to, not
Yeah.
because I want to.
And Destiny, their design is really good in that way. They really build on your fear of missing out.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Not going to give you anything actually substantial to
yeah,
go, and it's just, oh yeah, if you don't play this, you're going to not be leveled up for the next DLC.
exactly. The next DLC, and that's where they get you. And like even now, there is a lot I could do in Destiny. I know there's like the Nightfalls, the raids, the flashpoints, but I don't know. I'm excited for the new DLC. I really am. But I think even then, like I haven't
It's
bought
gonna
it.
be a
I haven't
case-
bought it as yet. I'll just put it like
It's
that.
going to be a case of playing through the main interesting new storyline,
Yeah,
and then that'll be it.
yeah,
Again,
yeah.
until whatever comes out next. And that is the Destiny one.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Yeah, man, that artwork that the banner type thing that I did.
Oh yes, yeah.
Just grab some free software from the iStore and just
Did well. Like although you like you pointed out the one in on the YouTube.
yeah, YouTube ruined it.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, man, but that's just YouTube.
I don't really know what to do next. I'm not sure I want to start the DLC.
Fuel scooping complete.
I think I remember reading some months ago. This was before I started playing Elite. And I remember reading it and thinking, oh, that's a bit interesting. But there was like this forum, and these guys were planning a voyage to like the furthest outpost in Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
So it was going to be like multiple ships strong of just players, like all working together to make sure that they there to provide maintenance for each other and fuel to make sure that everyone gets there. And I just thought, man, that's such an effort. Like, and all in the name of exploration. Like they just want to go see what's on the other side.
Frameshift drive
Nice.
charging.
And I'm thinking like that's really cool. Like what's also amazing is I found out there's a community. Well, and this is not these are, well, maybe some of the developers, but if you ever get stranded on a planet in the game and you're running low on fuel or something, and you need assistance, well, if no one comes to help you, you're basically dead. But there's a community of people called like the Fuel Rats,
Fuel scooping.
and if you like go onto the website, let them know your location, your closest star, they will come and find you and come and bring fuel along the way for you as well.
It's like the space version of the AA.
Dude, it's like these, and like there's a whole, like these guys are dedicated to helping like travelers who've wandered too far to get back on track. I'm thinking that's amazing for a gaming community. And you don't hear much of it. I mean, I don't know, maybe the Destiny community is more vocal and stuff, but Elite has got a pretty cool community.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
I mean, these guys will travel. Like you could be anywhere in the universe, and it will take them ages to get to you. But they'll come.
Nice.
Like, can you imagine just chilling on a planet and waiting for about an hour or two, just hoping that someone's gonna pass by? And then you just see like a little light in the distance, slowly, approaching. It's just,
Charging.
it's amazing. It really is.
I would be quite excited to see what it looks like in 4K.
Yeah, man. It's not too much different. I think. I mean, it's not very graphically demanding, I'd say. Well, if you're just looking out into the blackness, maybe if you're looking at planets and stuff. But even then, those are like in the distance. Where you might have the benefit is frame rate. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you obviously play it from inside the ship, but I liked playing it with the outside ship view. Obviously, you don't get your menus and stuff. Like,
Yes.
But I liked seeing my ship.
Yep. I wish. Yeah, I like seeing my ship as well because I've got a pretty sexy one, but I don't know how I could play it on the outside. I mean, I can enter the free camera mode to view it from the outside, but there's so much information you kind of like need that's on the inside.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'm currently using in Destiny a setup of my least favorite, just because they're higher level.
Wow.
Currently rocking an SMG and a sidearm, both of which I absolutely hate.
Yeah, I would.
And a grenade launcher,
Frameshift
which
drive
is better than a
charging.
shotgun, but still rubbish.
But still a grenade launcher. And you see, for Destiny, where nearly everything you do is gunplay, if not everything. To have boring weapons, no bueno.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Got how fucking much these Mercury missions drag on. They're doing the first one, I'm already bored.
See, that's
To be fair, this is the 6th time I've done it.
yeah. You see, there you
At
go.
least the 6th time I've done it.
Yeah, you do anything, but not much.
It'd be alright if it was fun to replay.
Yep,
Fuel scooping complete.
replayability. Yeah, you're talking about running out of fuel when you play the game.
Yeah.
There's a mount you can get for your ship called a fuel scoop, which allows you to draw energy from the suns in the systems you pass through.
Oh, nice.
You just gotta like stay close to them for a little while and watch your heat, that your ship doesn't get too hot. But it's brilliant. It just allows you to
Frameshift drive charging.
carry on traveling without having a starport.
So potentially you could avoid ever running out of fuel.
Yep. As long as you don't accidentally crash into the sun, which has happened to me. But if that happens, see, when it happened, I didn't have heat sinks. But now I've got heat sinks, so I'm prepared if it happens.
Fuel scooping. Warning. Temperature critical.
Apologies, I've got a bit. I'm concentrating on not dying.
That's all good, man. Yeah, I was also making
Fuel scoop disengaged.
got a little too close to that sun, but at least it didn't. I didn't need to use a heat sink.
Fuel scooping.
Save my super for the boss thing at the end of this, but I'm running out of ammo, so I might actually bust my super a bit early.
Do it.
Feels like a waste until you're taking out a boss, though, doesn't it?
Dude, I don't know if you have my stream
Fuel
up,
scooping complete.
but that is amazing.
What, the view?
Yeah, man.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oops. Yep. There we go. I flew too close. Busy looking at the view.
Heat sink deployed.
I got a screenshot of it anyway, so don't worry if you missed it.
Yeah, no, I did see it. I got it on my phone now,
Cool, cool.
because I couldn't see it on my iPad. Right, I think I'm gonna call it for Destiny. I'm still gonna stay on for just a few seconds more because I'm gonna have a look on the various stores. I know Steam's got a sale on at the moment. I've not had a proper look at it. It's got a summer sale on, hasn't it?
Mhm.
Which is never a good time.
Yeah.
It's after payday for most people, but before payday for me.
Yeah, I saw them. They emailed me about a bunch of sales stuff that's on my wish list, which I
Yeah, I got the same thing, like 5 of the things on my wish list on sale. Did have a look, but none of them are on sale enough for me to want to buy them.
yeah, same.
I need 5 more level up to be able to
Frame shift drive
unlock
charging.
all of the trees for the supers.
Oh.
So I'm level 26
4, 3, 2,
already,
Ah.
and I still need to level about 5 times to get them to level. Silly.
Taking heat damage.
Oops, oops, oops,
Fuel
oops.
scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
My poor ship. Need to stop treating it bad. Right, where's the sun?
Fuel scooping.
Okay, right. I'm Destiny now. It's definitely not as fun playing on your own.
I know that
It was
feeling,
alright-
man.
It was alright playing with Chris.
Yeah.
Once Chris
Fuel
fucking
scooping
played,
complete.
obviously a couple of missions, I was so bored.
Mm.
I know you feel it, man, because we left you hanging after.
Yeah, it's too real. Sad, you know, with how much Destiny used to be. Like, such a good game.
It was you that was making the messages that make a noise.
Oh yeah.
Open original so I can see it in full size. Nice.
Frameshift drive charging.
Solar flare coming.
It was amazing, man.
Oh, almost closed Discord when all I want to do is take a picture.
4.
Have you seen the Steam-esque thing they've added to Discord?
Oh yeah,
Where
yeah.
you
What,
can like launch games from it and see what your friends are playing.
I noticed, yeah. But I'm not sure I like it. It's just like, I was like, oh. I like Discord for what Discord was. Now it's adding new features. It's like, I loved you just the way you were. Don't go changing.
Let's have a look at this summer sale then. Intergalactic summer sale. Saliens. See what they did there.
Oh, there we go. The smell of weed. Someone must be smoking it
Ooh.
downstairs.
Nice. Go get some. Go get some, mate. Might help.
Yeah, exactly. For medicinal purposes.
Could get GTA 5 for £13. Very, very tempting.
Fuel scooping complete.
I have noticed though that all I do is I keep buying games I've already got on console.
That's how I was when I first got the PC, man. I was like, oh, I want to see this on PC. I want to see that on PC. Like, I already own the things.
Yeah, the
Yep.
I still think that everything should be play anywhere. Like you give your money to developers, they
Yeah,
buy
man.
the game, and
I'm
then
for
you get,
that.
you get that copy of the game for everything you own.
I am really for that.
Never gonna happen, I doubt, because
Nah.
everyone wants out to make money, but
Mm.
that is what I would like.
Only 5 more jumps. I think this journey started off at 29.
Charging.
It's good. Getting there.
Four, three, two, one.
Yeah, nothing standing out to me on this team, so look on GOG as well. Actually, I haven't gone on GOG for a while.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah.
It's fine. I haven't gone on GOG for a while, and it's telling me that my launcher has failed to update. So I now need to download it manually from the website.
That sucks.
Pretty sure I had this before, and I'm certain it's down to Norton. Norton doesn't let it update.
Hmm.
Even though I've set it as an allowed application through Norton.
Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Moment I'm impatient.
Four, three, two, one.
Oh, someone's playing Quake Champions.
Fuel scooping.
Cool. I've got you on the PC now, Ed.
Excellent. I'm not sure if it's delayed, but I'm just grabbing fuel from that star. Got only a few more jumps.
Traveling somewhere at the moment.
Maybe about
On the stream.
3 jumps left.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yep, 3 jumps.
Four, three, two,
Made any more of the crew, Ed?
Nah, beta close to date, isn't it?
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you didn't play them more after the.
Nah, not after we played all together. I meant to get my controller sorted on the weekend, but I couldn't find the receipt in the morning,
fuel scooping.
and then I found it I found it on Saturday, but after we got home from breakfast, Because my plan was get it before breakfast and then go straight into town after that. But
Well,
next weekend, yeah, 'cause it's annoying, man. Like, just like when I'm gonna play my racing games, Forza, you know. And I paid insurance on it. I paid £1 insurance on that controller. I'm glad I kept the receipt.
Fuel scooping complete.
yeah, hopefully they honour it.
Yeah, better.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
I'm not gonna bother refueling at the Star because I'll get to the dock in the next one. Real fuel there.
Dangerous, man. Made for VR. That VR headset, but it's
Fuel
amazing.
scooping.
Yeah.
It's only £9.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
What's that?
Really dangerous.
Is it? With Horizons?
No, with Horizon, the Commander Deluxe edition that comes with Horizon.
Frameshift drive
Ah.
charging.
If it's that one, it's £21.
Ah.
Let's see what that comes with.
Four,
Yeah, so it comes with Elite Dangerous Horizon.
And you'll automatically get tomorrow's DLC for free.
2.2 Guardians, 2.3 Commanders, 2.4 The Return. With all that.
fuel scooping.
£21.19 no ad. 47% off, but
Yeah.
I don't get paid until the first, so it's tempting,
Fuel
but
scoop
I can't just
disengaged.
click that buy now button.
I get it, man. It's okay. Like, it's
It does look good though, like obviously scrolling through the website, got all the pictures coming up and the little videos, and yeah, it does look awesome. But
they certainly know how to advertise it.
pretty sure I would be very good at it.
It
From the control
takes
side of things.
right. I was told.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'll keep an eye out. Do you get it anywhere else, or do you have, or can you only get it through Frontier website?
You can get it through Steam itself, I think.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you can. It's actually a penny cheaper.
Oh, bargain. That's a deal right there.
That's only. Oh yeah, Commander Deluxe is exactly the same price, but just on its own is 1p cheaper. Apparently, it's similar to games I've played, Defiance. Not sure I agree.
Not really. Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't say it's anything like Defiance in the slightest.
No.
It's futuristic. I'll give them. It's like sci-fi. I'll give them that. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah.
True.
Summer sale. The offer ends on the 5th of July. remind me, Ed. What's the date today? Remind me early next week.
You might pick it.
and I might pick it up.
Nice, nice. I'll remind you.
Unfortunately, there is no trial version.
Mhm. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not going to be too much different from the Xbox One if you play that. And I wish there was crossplay. I wonder. I don't see why
No.
not.
No, I already looked into that when they announced it launching on Xbox.
Oh. That would have been cool. Just meet up with your buddies. Even optional crossplay, you know.
Yeah. I have to admit though, on the Xbox, I managed to play a 60-minute trial before buying.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they did that on PC.
Yeah. I remember you playing that trial, and I remember I was not interested in it at that time. Like when you were playing the trial, I was just like, I didn't think I'd like it. But
Yeah, it's a bit. It's one of those things though, isn't it? I guess it's like Marmite.
yeah, it truly is. It really is. It's the Marmite of the gaming universe.
Have you, where is it you're going to at the moment, Ed?
I'm looking for, see, one of these settlements, one of these planets in this system has got a settlement called Daniela, or something like that. And that settlement has the materials I need. And it's the only place in the universe known currently that has these things. So at the moment I'm heading towards a planet and I don't know the name of the planet because it says unexplored. But hopefully when I get closer it will tell me the name, and then I might be able to inspect it in the map. See, it's scanning at the moment in the bottom left. This will give me, but this will only give you the name of the planet, not the name of the port. So I still have to inspect the planet in the menu to see if it has the port. Because whoever did this thing online didn't decide to put the name of the planet it's on. Ah, look at that. It is the first one I scanned. Daniels.
Nice.
So now I know it's that planet. I'm going to attempt landing.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make the picture bigger.
Yeah.
Full screen so I can see what's going on.
So if it's got like those dashed lines around the circle, it means it's on the other side of the planet, which is fine. Actually, that would have worked for me. Yeah, I'm gonna choose another angle of approach because I don't want to land directly on top of it. You want to approach the planet at an angle and then basically just cruise to it, just cruise to the settlement. And that's a bit much as well. Okay. Oh, too fast again. Too fast. Trust me, I've done this before. I know it's not very evident at the moment, but...
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me, I'm a doctor. There we go. Though I am approaching it head on, but I'll make it work. I'll just have to cruise while I'm there.
So I think I asked you this on the stream the other day, I can't remember though, is that a landing manual? Or when you get close enough does it automatically like autopilot?
No. There's kind of like a glide mode that it's assists you. Because like at the moment I'm in orbital flight when I first go in. And then like on the right hand side there's OC and then there's DRP. So if I drop below a certain altitude above the surface, then I'll drop on into like, I don't know how to put it, like cruising above the planet. But orbital flight allows me to travel around the planet very fast. But seeing as I'm right above the the settlement, I'm having to go in circles. But
Yeah,
stead,
circle it like a dog preparing to go for number 2.
exactly. Yeah, I'm going in circles while steadily losing altitude. Here we go. I think I got a nice angle on it now. So now that I've got that, it's still 120 k's away. So I'm going to try and stay in orbital cruise for a little bit.
So what happens when you break atmosphere? You just slow down.
Yeah, so it's gonna look like I'm damaging the ship, but it says dropping from orbital cruise. And now I'm kind of like in a glide mode, and it just goes so quiet when you're in glide. And then I'll drop out of glide and then just basically cruise to the planet. I mean the settlement. But I am coming in fast, so. But now I'm close. I can request docking. Because you can't just land. You will get fined if you land without requesting dock.
Nice. So once you landed, you can explore, providing you've got
Yeah.
the vehicle and stuff.
Yeah, you can definitely explore. And
But you haven't got that yet.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. So I'm gonna park my ship here. And once I do, I can exit. Well, I'll go into the menus, I'll buy the materials I need, but then I'll then enter my SRV.
So does it automatically dock when you get close enough
No,
to stop you from crashing?
no. But you can buy, I think I have seen some people with auto docking like programs. Like the game itself sells, well, in the game, like it's part of the game. I think it's one of the upgrades. But until you get them, you gotta dock yourself.
Well, I guess it gives you a little target so you know when you're
Gotta come in at the right speed.
pretty high.
Make sure you know. Make sure your landing gear is deployed. Then when I get here, I refuel, restock. Restock is basically my heat sinks, which I had to use. Save me from overheating. And I accidentally clicked on mission board. Don't want that. I want commodities. And I need something called, it better be a, oh my goodness, it's not here. Ah, no, there it is. Meta alloys. No, I forgot how many I need. Basically getting these things for these engineers, and these engineers, if I make them happy enough, will give me like blueprints for my ship.
Nice.
which will I think will allow me to explore further, or you know, just upgrades and stuff. Like, and the engineers are supposed to be like, it's kind of like they provide really good stuff, kind of like exotics in Destiny. You know,
Nice.
that they're very experimental, some of them. So yeah, it only says I need a unit of meta alloys. I'm assuming that's one. So I'm just gonna buy one, seeing as they actually are quite expensive. But then I also need to make sure I have enough space in my cargo hold to be able to carry them. And enough money to buy the things. So now I got that. But the fun part, and I say the fun part, is now that I've got these things, I'll open the galaxy map and just to show you where I have to take them now that I've got it. Bearing in mind it took me about all of this gaming session to travel 396 light years since I joined party. So these purple markers indicate the 2 engineers that I've unlocked. So one is at each of them.
Right.
The first one is 344 light years away, and the second one is 389. So that's gonna be a long time to return those goods. Well, I say a long time. But if I get to this one, then Kun is not going to be too far from Decade, so it's not too bad. I don't have to travel at all. But yeah, I am way down here in the Pallades Nebula.
Nice. So it's going to take you a good long while to get back then.
Yep. But it's good because I'm going to stop at different systems on the way, scan those systems, and get details about them. And then, like what I'm about to do now with these guys is I'm going to sell data of systems that I've traveled through. And that way you can make money through exploration.
Nice.
So, like here, I'm going to sell this page for 384 grand.
Incoming message.
And that should have increased my reputation with this particular. Yep. Good day, Commander State of Product. Pleased to inform you your status with the Anthill mob has been raised to cordial. Because of like all the data I provided them. Even though they paid me for it, they're still thankful for it. So
Nice.
I've made some money on my travels. So it's not just a single trip like go and get this stuff and bring it back. It's like you can make money along the way, which I do appreciate. But now I should be able to deploy my SRV and explore this planet. This is the bay.
Just done a quick Google search. It looks as though the Elite Dangerous that's currently on sale,
Yeah.
through Steam or through the website is the cheapest from anywhere else.
From anywhere.
Yep.
Dude, look at this view though. Like, well, I've made it out of the base on my SRV. And there's the kind of like that band of dust is towards the center of our galaxy. Then you've got this lovely white star.
Is that random ship that just flew over?
I think these are. I'm not able to target it because this is a friendly base, but these are like turrets. They're just. So yeah, I think they're called sentry turrets. Like if anyone tries to enter the space without or attack it, they'll be on the guy.
Nice.
And
That's pretty cool, man.
the thing is that there's not much on each planet. Like it's mostly just rocky stuff. But you do come across some really cool looking planets, like ones with like deep valleys and stuff.
You come across any with like foliage and like jungles and stuff?
Nah, I think that's the only thing that they don't have. Like you do find Earth-like planets and water-rich planets, but you cannot land on them. Like they're not part of the Horizons
They haven't put
update.
that much into it.
Yeah, I think because it would take so much to build. But it would be cool if they added it. Like that would
Yeah,
be
man.
next level.
It would be good. It's been out a while.
Yeah.
That's some new stuff.
But just think, like there's millions upon millions of planets you can land on currently. And
Yeah, but there
that's
could be,
pretty amazing in itself.
no harm with a couple more.
True. Especially the Earth-like ones.
Yeah. You only need one or two dotted around the galaxy.
Yeah.
To mix it up a bit. I'm gonna have to leave you to it though, mate.
Oh, good man.
I'll have to go,
Yeah.
go and get some shut-eye.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and figure out how to get back into my ship because.
Cool, man. Right,
Yeah.
well, have fun and I'll catch you soon. I'll be on tomorrow, so if you're around, just jump in. I know you
Cool.
said you're bound to London. I thought.
Yeah, I should be back early because it's a 1:30 scan, and I don't think they'll keep me. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah, hopefully I'll be on normal time.
Cool, good stuff, mate. Sounds good.
No,
I'll catch you tomorrow.
catch you later.